Welcome everybody to the Craps Journey podcast, episode 6. My name is Aaron, and in this episode I'm going to be covering how I've been practicing my bedding techniques. Because being in Australia, there's not a great deal of material for me to get craps type products out here in Australia. I've ended up designing my own small craps layout, which I fit onto an A3 sheet of paper, as you can see here, and I didn't have any chips, so I actually have been using small coins, 5-cent pieces and 10-cent pieces, and the 5-cent pieces are $5 chips and the 10-cent pieces are $1 chips. And just have a little bit of felt, a little bit of dice there, dicecoach.com dice. And basically I have been using this to cover my bedding techniques. The trick with this obviously is that it's a small table. The chips are very small because the 5-cent pieces are only 10 millimeters in width, so it does get quite time consuming, and it is a bit of a pain. But in the absence of having any other material, I needed to not just practice my bedding techniques with the computer simulations, which is WinCraps. I needed to do it by hand, trying to work out the payouts and the percentages in my head, so that I was not just purely practicing on the computer. I had to practice using something else, so that's what this particular layout is for. Overall, it served its purpose. I've been learning the payouts, the different ratios of bets, still trying to get on top of the payouts for the don'ts on odds, but overall it's worked out really well. So let's just do one quick hand just to show you this, and it's purely just a point in time reference to say that at this time this is my test rig. So let's go for the don'ts. Let's do $15 on the don'ts. 6. So I use an old Australian 1-cent piece. You can't get these anymore because we no longer have 1 cent or 2 cent pieces in Australia. Minimum denomination is now 5 cents. I've still got one of my original 1-cent pieces, so I use that as my on-off puck. So I'm on the 6, and we'll just roll this out. So go 5. Let's go 10 on the don't come. 6. That's a shame. Lost that. Come off the 6. Go up onto the don'ts. No 6. 5. Back out on the 5. 8. 6. Lost that as well. And that's how I've been practicing my betting techniques. Lots of different strategies covered that I've been learning through books, forums and internet sites, and this has by far given me a greater strength with my bets, because I'm able to work out the payouts and know how it all works rather than just using the simulator. Anyway, that's it for today. See you again on the next podcast.